Checking my phone for a ghost of a ring, while you're out there forgetting our favorite things. I carved out a space in the center of me, but you're treating my heart like a place you could leave. I'm practicing smiles in the hall mirror glass, waiting for this heavy season to pass. But the silence is louder than any goodbye, and I'm tired of asking the universe why. Now I'm flying under the radar, under your skin, trying to find where the ending begins. I'm a shadow you walk through, a name you don't speak, while the memory of us makes my knees go weak. You're moving in daylight, I'm lost in the dark, just a cold dying ember that used to be a spark. Under the radar, out of your sight, I'm the one who stayed back to turn out the light. Do you ever catch breath when you hear a whole song? Or did you know all the time that I didn't belong? I'm deleting the photos, but I'm keeping the pain, like a fool standing out in a freezing cold rain. Heavy, how are you doing? Feels like a lie when I'm just a stranger you're passing on by. Maybe I'm better off being unknown, building a kingdom on this quiet throne. But it's lonely as hell when you're invisible to the only person you ever really knew. Just a ghost in the static, just a heart in the dark. The pasture is silent, the clover is dry, under the weight of a heavy gray sky. You branded my soul with the promise you made. Now I'm just a shadow in the debt that you paid. The fence line is broken, the gates swing wide. There's nowhere for this hollow feeling to hide. I gave you the harvest, I gave you the grain, but you left me out here to rust in the rain. It's a bovine excision, a cut to the bone, taking the pieces you once called your own. You're carving out memories, slice after slice, leaving me cold in a world made of ice. I was a heartbeat, the life in your hands. Now I'm just a ghost on these hollow lands, a surgical silence, a sharp bitter end to the one part of me that I couldn't defend. The bells in the distance with nothing but hollowed out spaces inside. You move with precision, you don't look away as you tear down the home where we used to stay. Is it easier for you to just cut it all out, to silence the longing, the fear and the doubt? You're cleaning the slate with a blade made of stone, leaving me empty and truly alone. Taking the pieces you once called your own, you're carving out memories, slice after slice, leaving me cold in a world made of ice. I was the heartbeat, the life in your hands. Now I'm just a ghost on these hollow lands, a surgical silence, a sharp bitter end to the one part of me that I couldn't defend. Separate the spirit from the weight of the flesh. Everything we were is a tangled, torn mess. Bovine excision, you took what you need. Now you're walking away while I continue to bleed. Just an empty field, just a hollowed heart. Oh, I remember the kitchen at 3 in the morning, when the love was so loud that we ignored the warning. I put every chip on the table for you, the kind of devotion that only a fool would do. I didn't just walk, no, I ran to the edge, and I threw my whole heart off the side of the ledge. I didn't keep a backup or a plan for the fall. I was the one who was giving it all. I went all the way, I didn't hold back. I followed your light till the world turned to black. I crossed every ocean, I climbed every peak for a love that turned out to be hollow and weak. Now I'm standing at the finish with nothing to show, except the long, lonely miles I got left to go. Yeah, I went all the way just to watch it all break, and I'm paying for every mile that I take. There's no such thing as a half-broken heart. Now when you let someone tear every chamber apart, I see people loving in shadows and gray, keeping one foot in the door so they can't get away. But I opened every window and unlocked the gate. I let you decide on the terms of my fate. They say it's better to have loved and have lost, but they never mention the god-awful cost of being the only one left on the tracks when you went all the way and they didn't go back. Drinking vintage sorrow from a crystal glass, watching all the beauty of the morning pass. Our pockets are heavy, but our spirits are light, chasing down the shadows in the middle of the night. Oh, we're just rich sinners in a house made of stone, counting all the reasons why we're better off alone. We've got the world at our feet and a hole in our chest, putting all our failures to a golden rest. Blessed with the fortune, but cursed by the greed, having everything we want, but nothing that we need. Yeah, we're rich sinners, dying in style, hiding the heartbreak behind $1 million smile. The chandelier is shaking from the weight of our lives. I can see the bankruptcy behind your tired eyes. We bought the finest garden just to watch the roses die underneath the canvas of a high-priced sky. There's a velvet, velvet road between your heart and mine, and we're running out of credit, running out of time. What's a kingdom worth if the throne is cold? What's a story mean if it's never being told? We're drowning in the diamonds, we're suffocating slow in the prettiest prison that money can show. We're just rich sinners in a house made of stone, counting all the reasons why we're better off alone. We've got the world at our feet and a hole in our chest, putting all our failures to a golden rest. Blessed with the fortune, but cursed by the greed, having everything we want, but nothing that we need. Yeah, we're rich sinners, dying in style, hiding the heartbreak behind $1 million smile. Check the balance, we're broken inside, nowhere for two rich sinners to hide. Keep the change, honey, I'll keep the pain. Standing in the sunlight, praying for the rain. Rich sinners with nothing left to lose, just expensive tears and the high and blues. I see my reflection in the window of the shop where I bought the ring that made the whole world stop. I remember the way the light caught your eye underneath that perfect blue October sky. I used to walk with a giant stride, with the greatest treasure right by my side. I had the winning hand, I held the golden key. I was convinced that God was smiling down on me. They call me the luckiest man alive, the kind of soul But the higher you fly, the harder you fall. Now I'm just a shadow leaning against the wall, looking at the wreckage of a beautiful lie. The luckiest man alive. Just waiting to die. Now the bed is a desert and the hallway's a ghost. I'm haunted by the things that I love the most. I see a toothbrush sitting by the sink, and I pour myself another heavy amber drink. I'm a millionaire of memories, broke at the heart, watching my fortune just fall apart. Is it better to have held the sun for a day, only to have the darkness take it all away? Or is the sting of the almost much worse than the never, when you're left with a goodbye instead of forever? They call me the luckiest man alive, the kind of soul that was meant to thrive. I had your laughter, I had your grace, I had a home in the palm of your face. But the higher you fly, the harder you fall. Now I'm just a shadow leaning against the wall, looking at the wreckage of a beautiful lie. The luckiest man alive, just waiting to die. Yeah, I was the one, the favorite son. Now I'm just a man who lost it all, luckiest man alive. Watch me crawl, so lucky, so lonely. I was the luckiest man alive when you loved me. I passed that old apartment on 5th and Main, and for a second I forgot the years of rain. I saw us leaning on the fire escape at night, two kids who thought they never lose the light. I reached out for your hand before I knew that I was reaching for a ghost I used to know as you. But the calendars turned and the seasons bled dry, and we said hello to a different sky. In another life, we were the ones who made it before the colors ran and the picture faded. In a past life, I was yours and you were see you in the grocery store at the park. A flicker of a memory in the quiet dark. But your eyes are a shade I don't recognize, and your voice has lost the rhythm of our highs. It's like we died and came back as someone new, with no recollection of the me and you. Is there a place where that version of us survives, still tangled in the sheets of our former lives, where the promises we made didn't turn to dust and time didn't steal the heart out of us? In another life, we were the ones who made it before the colors ran and the picture faded. In a past life, I was yours and you were mine. We didn't have to search for any kind of sign. Now I'm just a stranger walking through the ruins of a love that died beneath 1,000 moons. We're just echoes of the people we used to be, living in the wreckage of our past lives. You and me. Rest in peace to the lovers we were, the girl in the photo, the boy beside her, just a past life fading in a gray. I'll meet you in the memories, then I'll walk away. Our past lives so far away. Goodbye again, again. I'm staring at the bars upon the screen, trying to bridge the space that's grown between. I dial the number that I know by heart, but every digit pulls us further apart. I heard your breath, a heavy, jagged sound, before the signal hit the frozen ground. I'm shouting, I love you into the void, to a connection that we both destroyed. Now it's just static on the line, white noise in my head, replacing all the words we never should have said. A billion frequencies and I can't find your tone, just the hum of the wire and the chill in my bone. We're breaking up, we're fading out of view. I'm losing the frequency that leads me to you. Yeah, it's a long distance heartache, a signal decline, and all that's left is static on love. I remember when your voice was clear as day. I could hear your heartbeat from a state away. Now there's a crackle where the laughter used to be, a ghostly interference between you and me. I'm hanging on to a dead-end call, watching the shadows stretch across the wall. Are you still there, or is the circuit blown? Am I just talking to a dial tone? The satellites are spinning, the world is moving fast, but I'm trapped in the silence of a love that didn't last. static on the line. Can you hear me? I'm losing you. The connection's gone. I'm just a voice in a storm. Moving on, static on the line. Just noise, goodbye. The sky tonight is the color of my skin, where the memory of you keeps sinking in. It's the deep, dark purple, the heavy velvet hue, the physical shape of missing you. I touch the ache just to feel something real, waiting for the parts of me that you broke to heal. But time doesn't move like the doctors all say. The colors just change, they don't go away. Now wearing indigo, bruises on a paper thin heart. You didn't use your hands to tear me apart. Just a cold, quiet exit and a door left ajar. Left me wondering how we got this far. It's the shade of the twilight, the stain of the wine, the mark of a love that was never quite mine. Indigo bruises hidden from sight. I'm bleeding in colors in the middle of the night. Every corner I turn, a reminder of you. A phantom limb, make a permanent residue. I walk through the days, a shadow of grace, lost in the echo of your vacant space. I wear a brave face, but the cracks start to show in the way that I hurt, and the tears still flow. It started with crimson, a passionate fire, consumed by the flame, lost in desire, then turned to a chill, a deep icy blue. The cold hard reality of losing you. Now indigo lingers, a mark on my soul, a story of love that took its heavy toll. Yeah, I'm wearing indigo bruises on a paper thin heart. You didn't use your hands to tear me apart. Just a cold, quiet exit and a door left ajar. Left me wondering how we got this far. It's the shade of the twilight, the stain of the wine, the mark of a love that was never quite mine. Indigo bruises hidden from sight. I'm bleeding in colors in the middle of the night. Indigo, the color of pain. Indigo, washed by the rain. A constant reminder of what I can't mend. Indigo bruises that may never end, forever long. keep living in. The threads are so gentle, the fabric is deep. It's the warmth of your ghost that I'm trying to keep. But the comfort is heavy, it's pulling me down in a sea of fine fibers. I'm starting to drown. You always had a way of hurting me slow, with a touch like a petal and a heart made of snow. It's a velvet sadness off to the core, a quiet ache I can't ignore anymore. It's a beautiful echo of what used to be, a fragile whisper that's haunting me. You're the ghost in my room and the tear on my face, leaving me strong in this empty space, wrapped in the memory of all your goodbye in a velvet sadness. I watch moments fly. The room is all quiet, the curtains are drawn. In this lonely twilight, I'm waiting for dawn. You wrap me in moments to soften the blow. Then you let the cold reality start to grow. Now I'm draped in the feeling of how we once met, watching the hope in my heart start to set. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't say it was right to leave all this feeling behind in the night. You whisper goodbyes with a gentle facade, leaving nothing but shadows where love once played. It's a velvet sadness off to the core, a quiet ache I can't ignore anymore. It's a beautiful echo of what used to be, a fragile whisper that's haunting me. You're the ghost in my room and the tear on my face, leaving me strong in this empty space, wrapped in the memory of all your goodbye in a velvet sadness. I watch moments shadows in the rain. So sorry, it's a velvet world, but I'm just here, just let go. If you're gonna disappear, the velvet is settling down. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the air is getting cold, reading through the stories that we never got to unfold. I bought a black suit for a day that never came, to bury a future that only had your name. There's no congregation, no flowers in the hall, just the sound of the rain against the bedroom wall. How do you mourn a life that didn't get to start? How do you eulogize the half of a broken heart? It's an unwritten eulogy for the us we used to be, for the silver-haired about the holy broken promise of a thing called trust. No one brought a casserole, no one shed a tear for the ghost of the family that isn't living here. I'm folding up the blueprint, I'm putting out the light on an unwritten eulogy in the middle of the night. I'm burning the letters that I wrote but never sent, calculating exactly where the forever went. I had a speech ready for our 50th year. Now I'm whispering I'm sorry, so only I can hear. It's a funeral for a feeling, a wake for a dream, tearing at the edges of a never-ending seam. There's no headstone in the garden, no marker on the grass, just a bitter, heavy silence as the hours slowly pass. I'm the only one who knows what we really lost today, when you took the happily ever after and threw it all away. For the us we used to be, for the silver-haired versions of you and me. I'm speaking to the shadows, I'm preaching to the dust about the holy broken promise of a thing called trust. No one brought a casserole, no one shed a tear for the ghost of the family that isn't living here. I'm folding up the blueprint, I'm putting out the light on an unwritten eulogy in the middle of the night. Rest in peace to the children we never had. Rest in peace to the good times and the bad. The service is over, the pews are all bare. I'm saying my amen to the empty air. Unwritten, unspoken, and forever broken. I'm still checking my phone for a ghost of a ring while you're out there forgetting our favorite things. I carved out a space in the center of me, but you treated my heart like a place you could leave. I'm practicing smiles in the whole mirror glass, waiting for this heavy season to pass, but the silence is louder than any goodbye, and I'm tired of asking the universe why. Now I'm flying under the radar, under your skin, trying to find where the ending begins. I'm a shadow you walk through, a name you don't speak, while the memory of us makes my knees go weak. You're moving in daylight, I'm lost in the dark, just a cold dying ember that used to be spark. Under the radar, out of your sight, I'm the one who stayed back to turn out the light. Do you ever catch breath when you hear our old song? Or did you know all the time that I didn't belong? I'm deleting the photos, but I'm keeping the pain, like a fool standing out in a freezing cold rain. Every how are you doing feels like a lie. I'm just a stranger, you're passing on. Just a heart in the dark. The pasture is silent. The clover is dry. Under the weight of a heavy gray sky, you branded my soul with a promise you made. Now I'm just a shadow in the debt that you paid. The fence line is broken, the gate swinging wide. There's nowhere for this hollow feeling to hide. I gave you the harvest, I gave you the grain, but you left me out here to rust in the rain. It's a bovine excision, a cut to the bone, taking the pieces you once called your own. You're carving out memories, slice after slice, leaving me cold in a world made of ice. I was the heartbeat, the life in your hands. Now I'm just a ghost on these hollow lands. A surgical silence, a sharp bitter red to the one part of me that I couldn't defend. The bells in the distance are ringing for the lost, counting the days and the lines that we crossed. I'm stripped of the warmth that I used to provide, with nothing but hollowed out spaces inside. You move with precision, you don't look away as you tear down the home where we used to stay. Is it easier for you to just cut it all out, to silence the longing, the fear and the doubt? You're cleaning the slate with a blade made of stone, leaving me empty and truly alone. It's a bovine excision, a cut to the bone, taking the pieces you once called your own. You're carving out memories, slice after slice, leaving me cold in a world made of ice. I was the heartbeat, the life in your hands. Now I'm just a ghost on these hollow lands. A surgical silence, a sharp bitter end to the one part of me that I couldn't defend. Separate the spirit from the weight of the flesh. Everything we were is a tangled, torn mess. Bovine excision, you took what you need. Now you're walking away while I continue to bleed. Just an empty field, just a hollowed heart. I remember the kitchen at 3 in the morning, when the love was so loud that we ignored the warning. I put every chip on the table for you, the kind of devotion that only a fool would do. I didn't just walk, no, I ran to the edge, and I threw my whole heart off the side of the ledge. I didn't keep a backup or a plan for the fall. I was the one who was giving it all. I went all the way, I didn't hold back. I followed your light till the world turned to black. I crossed every ocean, I climbed every peak for a love that turned out to be hollow and weak. Now I'm standing at the finish with nothing to show except the long, lonely miles I got left to go. Yeah, I went all the way just to watch it all break, and I'm paying for every mile that I take. There's no such thing as a half-broken heart, not when you let someone tear every chamber apart. I see people loving in shadows and gray, keeping one foot in the door so they can get away. But I opened every window and unlocked the gate. I let you decide on the terms of my fate. They say it's better to have loved and have lost, but they never mention the god-awful cost of being the only one left on the tracks when you went all the way and they didn't go back. You'd be right there by my side, but the road just stopped and the sky turned gray. I'm still out here, I went all the way, all the way, and you're so far away. We built a palace out of promises and gold, trading in the secrets that we never should have told. Silk sheets and silver spoons to hide the empty space, but wealth can't buy the warmth back in your face. We're drinking vintage sorrow, a crystal glass, watching all the beauty of the morning pass. Our pockets are heavy, but our spirits are light, chasing down the shadows in the middle of the night. Oh, we're just rich sinners in a house made of stone, counting all the reasons why we're better off alone. We got the world at our feet and a hole in our chest, putting all our failures to a goal. What's a kingdom worth if the throne is cold? What's a story mean if it's never being told? We're drowning in the diamonds, we're suffocating slow in the prettiest prison that money can show. I see my reflection in the window of the shop where I bought the ring that made the whole world stop. I remember the way the light caught your eye underneath that perfect blue October sky. I used to walk with a giant stride, with the greatest treasure right by my side. I had the winning hand, I held the golden key. I was convinced that God was smiling down on me. They called me the luckiest man alive, the kind of soul that was meant to thrive. I had your laughter, I had your grace, I had a home in the palm of your face. But the higher you fly, the harder you fall. Now I'm just a shadow leaning against the wall, looking at the wreckage of a beautiful life. The luckiest man alive, just waiting to die. Now the bed is a desert and the hallway's a ghost. I'm haunted by the things that I love the most. I see a toothbrush sitting by the sink, and I pour myself another heavy amber drink. I'm a millionaire, memories broke at the heart, watching my fortune just fall all apart. Is it better to have held the sun for a day, only to have the darkness take it all away? Or is the sting of the almost much worse than the never, when you're left with a goodbye instead of forever? I had your grace, I had a home in the palm of your face. But the higher you fly, the harder you fall. Now I'm just a shadow leaning against the wall, looking at the wreckage of a beautiful life. The luckiest man alive, just waiting to die. Watch me crawl was the luckiest man alive when you loved me. I passed that old apartment on 5th and Main, and for a second I forgot the years of rain. I saw us leaning on the fire escape at night, two kids who thought they'd never lose the light. I reached out for your hand before I knew that I was reaching for a ghost I used to know as you. But the calendars turned and the seasons bled dry, and we said hello to a different sky. In another life, we were the ones who made it before the colors ran and the picture faded. In a past life, I was yours and you were mine. We didn't have to search for any kind of sign. I'm just a stranger walking through the ruins of a love that died beneath 1,000 moons. We're just echoes of the people we used to be, living in the wreckage of our past lives. You and me, I see you in the grocery store, at the park, the flicker of a memory in the quiet dark. But your eyes are a shade I don't recognize, and your voice has lost the rhythm of our highs. It's like we died and came back as someone new, with no recollection of the me and you. Is there a place where the version of us survives, still tangled in the sheets of our former lives, where the promises we made didn't turn to dust, and time didn't steal the heart out of us? In another life, we were the ones who made it before the colors ran and the picture faded. In a past life, I was yours and you were mine. We didn't have to search for any kind of sign. I'm just a stranger walking through the ruins of a love that died beneath 1,000 moons. We're just echoes of the people we used to be, living in the wreckage of our past lives. You and me, rest in peace to the lovers we were. The girl in the photo, the boy beside her, just a past life fading in a gray. I'll meet you in the memories, then I'll walk away. Our past lives, so far away. Goodbye again. I'm staring at the bars upon the screen, trying to bridge the space that's grown between. I dial the number that I know by heart, but every digit pulls us further apart. I heard your breath, the heavy jagged sound before the signal hit the frozen ground. I'm shouting I love you into the void, to a connection that we both destroyed. Now it's just static on the line, white noise in my head, replacing all the words we never should have said. A billion frequencies and I can't find your tone, just the hum of the wire and the chill in my bone. We're breaking up, we're fading out of view. Oh, I'm losing the frequency that leads me to you. Yeah, it's a long distance heartache, a signal decline, and all that's left is static on the line. I remember when your voice was clear as day. I could hear your heartbeat from a state away. Now there's a crack where the laughter used to be, a ghostly interference between you and me. Hanging on to a dead-end call, watching the shadows stretch across the wall. Are you still there, or is the circuit blown? Am I just talking to a dial tone? The satellites are spinning, the world is moving fast, but I'm trapped in the silence of a love that didn't last. Now it's just static on the line, white noise in my head, replacing all the words we never should have said. A billion frequencies and I can't find your tone, just the hum of the wire and the chill in my bone. We're breaking up, we're fading out of view. I'm losing the frequency that leads me to you. Yeah, it's a long distance heartache, a signal decline, and all that's left is static on the line. Can you hear me? I'm losing you. The connection's gone, I'm just a voice in a storm, moving on. Static on the line, just noise, goodbye. The sky tonight is the color of my skin, where the memory of you keeps sinking in. It's that deep dark purple, a heavy velvet hue, the physical shape of missing you. I touch the edge just to feel something real, waiting for the parts of me that you broke to heal. But time doesn't move like the doctors all say. The colors just change, they don't go away. Now I'm wearing indigo bruises on a paper thin heart. You didn't use your hands to tear me apart, just a cold quiet exit and a door left ajar. Left me wondering how we got this far. It's the shade of the twilight, the stain of the wine, the mark of the love that enchantment, indigo bruises that may never end, forever alone. I still wear the sweater that smells like your skin, a soft woven prison I keep living in. The threads are so gentle, the fabric is deep. It's the warmth of your ghost that I'm trying to keep. But the comfort is heavy, it's pulling me down. In a sea of fine fibers, I'm starting to drown. You always had a way of hurting me slow, with a touch like a petal and a heart made of snow. It's a velvet sadness, soft to the core, a quiet ache, I can't ignore it anymore. It's a beautiful echo of what used to be, a fragile whisper that's haunting me. You're the ghost in my room and the tear on my face, leaving me strong in this empty space, wrapped in the memory of all your goodbye. In a velvet sadness, I watch moments fly. The room is all quiet, the curtains are drawn. In this lonely twilight, I'm waiting for dawn. You wrap me in moments to soften the blow, then you let the cold reality start to grow. Now I'm draped in the feeling of how we once met, watching the hope in my heart start to set. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't say it was right to leave all this feeling behind in the night. You whisper goodbyes with a gentle facade, leaving nothing but shadows where loved ones play. It's a velvet sadness, soft to the core, a quiet ache I can't ignore anymore. It's a beautiful echo of what used to be, a fragile whisper that's haunting me. You're the ghost in my room and the tear on my face, leaving me strong in this empty space, wrapped in the memory of all your goodbye. In a velvet sadness, I watch moments fly. So soft, this pain, holding on to shadows in the rain. It's a velvet world, but I'm just here. Just let go. If you're gonna disappear, the velvet is settling down. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the air is getting cold, reading through the stories that we never got to unfold. I bought a black suit for a day that never came, to bury a future that only had your name. There's no congregation, No flowers in the hall, just the sound of the rain against the bedroom wall. How do you mourn a life that didn't get to start? How do you eulogize the half of a broken heart? It's an unwritten eulogy for the us we used to be, for the silver-haired versions of you and me. I'm speaking to the shadows, I'm preaching to the dust about the holy broken promise of a thing called trust. No one brought a casserole, no one shed a tear for the ghost of the family that isn't living here. I'm folding up the blueprint, I'm putting out the light on an unwritten eulogy in the middle of the night. I'm burning the letters that I wrote but never sent, calculating exactly where the forever went. I had a speech ready for our 50th year. Now I'm whispering I'm sorry, so only I can hear. It's a funeral for a feeling, a wake for a dream, tearing at the edges of a never-ending scene. There's no headstone in the garden, no marker on the grass, just the bitter, heavy silence as the hours slowly pass. I'm the only one who knows what we really lost today, when you took the happily ever after and threw it all away. It's an unwritten eulogy for the us we used to be, for the silver-haired version of you and me. I'm speaking to the shadows, I'm preaching to the dust about the holy broken promise of a thing called trust. No one brought a casserole, no one shed a tear for the ghost of the family that isn't living here. I'm folding up the blueprint, I'm putting out the light on an unwritten eulogy in the middle of the night. Rest in peace to the children we never had. Rest in peace to the good times and the bad. The service is over, the pews are all bare. I'm saying my amen to the empty air. Unwritten, unspoken.